Hey everyone, it's me, KatieBeth again. And my chances of being drunkenly mauled by a bear, I don't know if the bear's drunk or me, but the chances have just increased by like 400%. Hey everyone, it's me, KatieBeth again. And today we're going to Bearizona. So I really don't know what to expect. I've heard it's a drive-through, but I also heard it's almost like a petting zoo where you can feed some of the animals and pet them. And then I also read in a brochure that you can do a walk around. So we're gonna see if we drive our own car through. But then I've also seen pictures of people in Jeeps, like not their own Jeeps, like commercial Jeeps. And so I don't know if maybe there's different options, different price packages. So we're gonna find out. Wow, so that adventure ended really quickly. So what happened is I told them that I have tickets for the later event, the after hours party, and they told me it's $38 per adult in the car. I think I don't know how it paid out, but for one adult in the car, non-military, it was $38. And she said, because I was coming for the morning, but she said if I'm coming at night, I have to pay the ticket again because the after party of $140 or however much it was is just an add-on to your ticket. So I would have to stay literally all day. And really, there's other stuff I want to get done. So I think I'm going to go visit another little park, do some stuff, take a nap, and then come back before 4, before they close, and then just kind of stay for that, I guess. All right, so we're on Bearizona, take 2. This morning didn't work out, so I went to go do some other stuff, took a nap, and now I'm back. It's about 2:45, which is kind of cutting it close to their closing time of 4. Hoping it's still okay since I have to be in here before 5:30 anyways. Park closes at 4, and I think my after hours event starts at 5:30. Hope all the animals aren't asleep. So I did not think to ask about any rules, like can I pet these animals? Like the guy in front of me is petting that reindeer. I didn't think to ask about any of those rules. It was just like, here's your stuff, have fun. And now I'm here and I don't know what to do.
Oh, hello, sir. Yes, he definitely is waiting for food. And here's all his friends. Let's speed this up a little.
I also don't entirely know, do I just keep driving and then it'll lead us to a stop? I really don't know. So ask the person helping you get into the park what to do before coming in. Or I guess watch this video and see what happens.
So I'm going to speed this up a little, but let's see everyone we get to see. So the donkeys, deers, now wolves. Seems to be their sleepy time of day, but they have this entire little town to play in. And the junior bears. Great white buffalo. Now we got the big bears. And they're pretty much just everywhere. Looks like they feed them along the side of the road so you get to see them. But keep your windows rolled up. And you can't really breeze through here, even if you want to, because of the traffic. But on the other hand, you don't get lost.
So that was all really kind of cool. A little anticlimactic after going to Oatman with the donkeys just everywhere around you and coming up to you. And the deer farm this morning, which is 8 miles away from here. Slightly more, where the deers are just on top of you eating your clothes because they're so close and petable. So not as fun in that way that you can't pet all of them, but still a really cool experience. So the rules I learned through that 45-minute drive around, the right lane is the slow lane for people pulling over to take pictures. I didn't figure that out until the end when I saw a sign that said, left lane is for passing if you want to go quicker than slow people. Although still go really slow because the animals totally walk in the middle of the road. So really cool experience, cool drive around. Even if you're just going through Williams, Arizona and you got maybe an hour. I'd say it's worth it to pay the $36 just to, or however much it was, just to do the cute little drive around through. But now I'm going to get out and see what the rest of everything is they have back here through these Jurassic Park looking gates. I'm hoping they still have food open, but the park does close in a half an hour, so possibly not. But I do have my after hours stuff, so I should be able to stay in just fine. And my meetup will be soon, and we're meeting up at the bar, and it came with drinks, a ticket or two for the bar, so maybe I'll enjoy that. I hope there's some snackies. Let's go find out.
And here are the tour buses I saw online, but I waited too long and couldn't get a ticket because they were all booked up. And the Jurassic Park gates. Welcome to Bearizona. So you can't bring your pets in for obvious reasons. It's kind of like a little frontier land, but with nicer walkways. It's very open.
So I heard the band say that periodically through the day they bring out creatures onto the stage for meet and greets. Oh, little baby bear and crows.
Hey, looks like we got a raccoon. Joel, you're gonna love this. There's raccoons. And we got a big guy bear. Or lady. Just checking what barrier they had between us. Just take a seat. This is a little petting zoo area. And now let's head into this cave. So it looks like there's viewing windows if the bears or whatever animals in here want to come in and hang out so you can gawk at them. Looks like no one wants to be gawked at right now. Let's head on out.
I think I may have waited too long to get food. There's 15 minutes before close, but I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna go find a restaurant, see what they got, or if they're even open.
So the snack booths are still open, but none of this food really sounds appetizing to me right now. It's a lot of like hot dogs and ballpark type of food. See, we got some little javelinas, little furry, adorable pigs just taking a nap. It must be nap time for a lot of these animals. And there's face painting, in case you're curious. Got a little better view of the bears hanging out in the mist. And I did get this little ice cream sandwich to tide me over for now. And if you're wondering about prices, it was $5 or $6.72. So here's our big giant gift shop. Let's head on in and see what it's about. Snake, and here's the real thing, also taking a nap. This kid was telling me to move, I was in his way. So more of the gift shop. And in the gift shop, or connected to, is a little restaurant that is still open. But I'm kind of tided over with that ice cream. So I'm gonna keep going. Oh, there's a full bar in the back. But let's go see the jaguars. So this is the outside of the restaurant. And over here, the jaguar enclosure. So noble. Gotta sniff of something. It's a big elk.
Okay, so it did seem to pretty much be a zoo and not just a drive-through. A lot of snack shacks. They do have a restaurant, which I didn't look at the food yet because I wanted to see the jaguar. I have about an hour and a half before my event. I guess I'll just chill out and charge my phone.
So this is where the meetup area will be, by the cocktail beer tents. And this is my little packs. They gave me a raffle ticket and 2 drink tickets. And that's our schedule. Oh, and I got this little pin. It's very cute.
Well, I still have about an hour and 15 minutes before my event starts. They did let me start using the drink tickets already. And no one's really stopping me from taking my drink to walk around and look at the animals, so.
Continuing on with my walk, the javelinas are awake. And we got some baby wolves. Oh my gosh, they're so adorable.
The wolves are really cute, but I think I just found my favorite exhibit. They have a little fairy village or...
Looks like the badgers had enough of this day. And it looks like they did just close the petting zoo, but the place has been closed for a while. Some of the petting zoo animals.
So this cup seems like just a normal plastic throwaway cup, so I thought it had a glowy ice cube in the bottom. So I was digging out the ice and then realized it's the cup that glows. So there was no glowy ice to dig out. It's just a disposable cup with a disposable sprinkly thing, but I don't want to get rid of it yet because it shines. It sparkles.
Here's a closer look at the cup. So obviously not an ice cube. I was just wondering what the mechanics are in there.
So it's 4:45 and the park closed at 4, and there's still like families and strollers rolling about, and they haven't been pushed out yet. It's very un-Disney. I'm used to security just like, it's closing time and moving people out. So I just learned from my new friend Lisa, sitting back there, that we're going to be getting on a bus.
Okay, so they are bringing us into like a backstage area. Looks like we can just go and pick whatever table we like. It's a pretty good view. And now it's snacky time. They're starting us off with some chips and salsa. And we can get more drinks if we want to. And here's my friend Lisa and her husband Stacy.
Yeah, but if anyone is interested in coming on over to the edge of this lawn right here, and as he's moving around, you might notice he's probably a little faster than you think the typical sloth is, right? These guys, they do get moving and grooving. He gets his sloth zoomies sometimes is what we call it as well. So these guys, just because they only come down once a week, you know, they're really not having to deal with a lot of predators out there in those jungles either. And being up in those trees, they're so slow, they're even known to grow moss and algae on their fur. So they blend in pretty good too, right? Now you're gonna see Forrest here as well, because sometimes he does what I call his little Spider-Man, where he just hangs by his back feet right there. This guy has an amazing core, so lots of core strength right there. Again, something I wish I had a little bit more of right there too. There's the Spider-Man. There we go. What are you thinking, guy? Can we make our way on home? Beautiful. So he's gonna make his way on in this crate right here. Trainer Ramon's gonna go ahead, bring him on home. He is called a trumpeter hornbill because he makes a sound like a trumpet. Forrest. So if he's trying to blend in, why in the world would he have that red underneath his wings? And it's actually a defense mechanism. He's saying, hey, I'm venomous, poisonous, you don't understand me, Mom? Stay exactly where you are, because this little lady will come right up to you. She's one of our friendliest, actually, and she loves to run up to everybody because she's blind. It's like, this figure 8 is one of the cutest things that we ever have trained with her. She's so
I think we fed American.
And you can thank her because she was the beginning of our
no more limes.
Department. All right, Chopsticks, what do you think? He's going to take his paintbrush and he says, Picasso, I summon the art gods. Oh my goodness. I know, right? Okay, we'll try that one more time. Chopsticks, what do you think? Now, we have this beautiful, beautiful color showing off how he slipped. Good job, bud. Oh my goodness. Girlie here is absolutely precious. She's our common raccoon. Bearizona staple, you guys. Hi, little lady. Now, Girlie here has been with us for all 13 years. So I know a lot of you guys are regulars and come to see us often. You probably recognize this lady. Now, most raccoons, they're only living about 2 or 3 years old.
And now it's time to hop onto our tour buses. Pretty excited about this. And look, we got a rainbow. What better sign? Now we're on the buses. Look at this lady's hat. Ready to go. And her hat just deserved another look. And I didn't talk to her about it because I'm weird, but there we got the rainbow. And now we're headed out onto our adventure.
If you guys hear him walking, that click, click, click,
First of all, that's where the song came from. Up on the rooftop, click, 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 came from reindeers. But it's actually, people think it's them walking on the asphalt. It's actually a tendon in their leg. And the leader of the pack in a blizzard would listen for all of those clicks to know that everybody was staying together. And this guy that's standing here, he has a question. Do reindeer poop in the woods? Yes, they do. He just finished writing. They're very overpopulated here in Arizona. Aren't they beautiful? This is Butch Cassidy, one of them, but he is the alpha up here also. And here's Jesse James, so he's the tundra. He's the one that's not different. Remember that story, guys.
He's looking for food. Oh, he's like, somebody threw their apple. He's like, I'd like some meat, please.
That's a bad bear. Go back there. And every time he sits there and waits, now he just grabs the mirror and he sits and waits for us to come get him. We're like, forget it.
Yeah, we'll all share. Come on in.
So the bears are far enough away that I guess we're not going to get mauled, but they do come right on up to the bus. We just make sure to keep our hands inside. But overall, they seem pretty tame, at least here.
Can you believe how rough that tongue is?
Look at that face. Oh my gosh, look at that face.
So everybody tells me he was a jerk, but it doesn't make it any easier. But he likes to fight the bears. So last year, he stuck his face through.
It's kind of nice. Oh, be nice. No bullying.
And all of the bones in his whole entire body.
Yep.
So now we are upstairs, and it looks like they've got things set up for us. So we got a little buffet appetizer station. And behind there, there's some paintings. These are the paintings that are going to be raffled off later.
Also up to you guys if you want to pet him. I do have sanitizer for you guys, but no
we'll
worries.
just look.
Yeah, absolutely. But these are very fun. As they were saying at the other table, are very fun noodle. Right?
And now it's raffle time.
You got the bear.
So we've been staying on schedule pretty well. We did the hors d'oeuvres, had a raffle, and now we're going to do a flashlight tour.
So now they're sorting us into our different flashlight tour groups.
As you guys are walking down, if I could have you guys go close to the grass there. These two stinky boys, somebody got a painting from these guys. It's Art California. You will see the two boys right here. They do smell very bad. They have lots of fun marking their territory. They are two males. If you see any of those nasty streaks on the window, just know what it's from. It's from these guys marking it up. But you'll see they are brothers from the same litter, believe it or not. So we have our spotted guy, Libre, the melanistic Nacho. He's the one who actually does the paintings because his brother just sucks. So we have these guys out here. One of them's an artist, the other one just kind of hangs out and enjoys and mooches off of his brother's fame, I guess. Sometimes you'll see one right there. We already have, looks like Ace himself. Big old boy right here. You'll see that big, nice rack he is cutting the velvet right now. These guys will be getting into that ruddy season, right? So we definitely keep these guys on exhibit here. They do not go out into the drive-thru because they would flip our cars. So that is the big boy himself coming right up to say hi. He's a showstopper. He wants to impress you guys today. It looks like it's our boys. Come on, Otters. Come on, Otters. There we go. There's one right in the back waiting. He's like, I don't know about that, but you'll get to see them all swimming around, enjoying this fun little pool. Yeah, in the summertime, we definitely have lots of folks saying, where the hell is that beaver, right? And she's mostly in that den, sleeping the day away. But at night here, we get to actually see her being active, swimming around, being a beaver for once, right? In the day, she's like, yeah, I'm pretty tired. I'll sleep the day away. But out here, she's floating all along. Heck yeah. Now we can move along. These guys sleep through the day, they sleep through the night, they just sleep all the time, these guys. Super lazy, but a very awesome couple. These guys actually did have one baby at the park 8 years ago, and he lives in my department. He's Peter Quill. the North American porcupine.
okay.
So we have 3 total at the park. He was definitely a surprise baby because when we got Spike, we were told he was fixed. So clearly not right when we found a baby on exhibit. He got to work, he got busy, and then we had a little porcupine. So
There you go.
there are a few wolf pups, and there is Mr. Doc, that beautiful black wolf, hanging out, having fun. And as you can see, they're all very confused, right? What the heck is going on? Who messed up my nap? But Doc there, I have to admit, while the other 3 are beautiful wolves here, Doc is just the prettiest, isn't he? But you know what? I'll go hang out by myself. That's right. Yeah, so these guys do get pretty large, just like this, both out in the wild. Big reason why they get hunted for pelts, right? Or at least used to a lot as well. Yeah, very beautiful, these guys. Now we will keep moving along here. It's very interesting to see how dark that coat is, because when they start growing it in, they just look weird. They start super bright white, and then start getting these patches of gray until they end up just like this, very dark all around. Very, very much unique. And 3 males, 1 female out here. And usually, if you look at their toes, one of them will have really long crossed over toes. That's usually Olivia, our lady.
The drive-through because they'll kill the black bears.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Anna and Sky are the 2 females.
And they'll probably live to be about 25 years old under human care because they're
I can't see the other
vaccinated
things over
and they
there.
are fed every day.
Like a Remy to me, but I might be wrong. They can't get out of here? They can't, luckily. One of the things we're looking at is likely chopping this tree down just in case. But they've shown to climb it, but never to actually hop out, which is pretty crazy. Oh, pretty. Very beautiful cats. You'll see that beautiful patterning on them. And those short, stubby tails characteristic of bobcats. This guy looks like, let me see your face. That looks a bit more Miko. So I'm guessing Winston's in this cave right here.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah. Heck yeah. So yeah, one sleepy guy right there. One very old guy right here, about 14 years old. These guys typically live about 3 or 4 in the wild.
Hi, buddy.
So he's a very old guy. This is Hobbs. Wow. He has a very unique, small, little scrunched face, but he's our old man. Absolutely love this guy.
Hi.
But yeah, still very young guys, but in the next coming months, we'll be joining the drive-through bears, having lots of fun out there. This little lady Gila, hanging out with her butt sticking out right here. She is our Gila monster. You'll see she has burn scars. Yeah, she has those burn scars. She has a little bit of paralysis there. She was a former pet, but they didn't take care of her very well. And you're not supposed to have these guys as pets, really. So she was surrendered and now hangs out here. Yeah. And there you go. He's walking on over, actually. Waltzing on right to the window. That's sweet.
So, wowza, I had a really great time. I thought the morning was fun. Well, the daytime part was fun where you drive through and go around, and then there's a zoo. But the whole animal party after dark was just like on another level. 1, I always like free drinks. 2, I always like free food. The bus ride was really fun, and I was really excited to get to do that because all of the VIP bus tours were sold out today, so I didn't get to go on any of those. But from what I heard from everyone else, this tour was even better, and we got to feed the animals that you can't feed during the day. And then the after hours flashlight tour was really cool. And so many of the animals are either active at night or just nocturnal. And so it was really fun to get to see them because some of them you just couldn't see in the daytime. Like they were hiding or sleeping or napping. So the flashlight tour was really cool. And it's also really cool with all the guides they had helping us out. They're so informative and were able to teach me so many things about these animals I didn't really know at all. So thank you, Bearizona. Thank you for all the staff and owner and everyone for putting this together. It was a really great experience. And I'm glad all of you watching got to experience it with me. Well, have a great rest of your night, everyone. Bye.